Hey everybody, my name is Robin Graves, and this is the World According to Graves. Um, before I get started here, the movie review. Thanks, Mark. Um, Beyond Skyline sucks. Anyway, I'm going to do something a little different today. I've already had the today's episode already filmed and ready to go. And I said, wait a minute, hold on. Um, at the chance that I might not be here next Friday to do this, I'm going to go ahead and post it next Friday. Today we're going to do another thing about the messages I get from fans. Whatever you want to call this thing, I'm not for sure what you want to call it. I got some interesting things here. I think maybe let me get this out of my way here. Um, this is interesting. If you guys are followers of mine, you remember what I did about social democrats on here and everything. In fact, next Friday is the one I have that was going to put on today is the myths about socialism. And that will be posted. This 1% will be posted next week, if not next Friday, if not sooner. Anyway, I got to read this. This is interesting. This is from a Joseph William Merrick. Um, hey, retard! I'm 64 years old. I was born in Nebraska. People who call themselves democratic socialists actually want to help people, so go to hell. Yeah, that's a very smart reply. Very concise. Very intelligent. Yeah, people who trash me on here and call me dirty names, want to tell me how stupid I am, tell me go to hell, call me a retard, whatever. Keep doing it, buddy, because I think it's hilarious. You can't come up with a coherent response. You gotta act like a spoiled 5-year old whose mother got onto you for playing with yourself. So yeah, keep it up, okay? Yeah. Here's one more. Let's see over here. Here. Told you before how I got set up here. I got this one. I got my other laptop over here set up to do anything I got to quote. See here. This one's from a. Oh, this is a cool name. I'm not gonna mention the name. I'll just say what they said. Hey Robin, what's the deal with your hair always changing? I want to be known as the guy with the most interesting hair on the internet. I can't decide how I want it to look. I want it to be curly, straight, wavy, whatever. It's actually just whatever fits my fancy at the moment. You never know. Tomorrow I may be bald. You never know. Today I'm doing the '80s look. I'm a big fan of the '80s. The '80s fucking rocked. I still listen to a lot of '80s heavy metal. Not that I'm behind the times. I just don't really find a lot today that I find interesting. I'm still a big, humongous Judas Priest Iron Maiden fan. Okay, here's one more. Let me get this one. This one is, I like this question. Let me see if I find one here. Robin, why is it that people like you come online and spout your bullshit? Because I can. Yes. I have my YouTube channel. You don't like me? You don't like what I'm saying? Don't watch me. It's that simple. The real reason I'm doing this is I've gone over this before. I'm going to go a little bit more in detail. I used to post a lot of my rants and my opinions on Facebook, or as I like to call it, fascist buck. And as soon as I said anything, it got to the point where as soon as I said anything, I'm banned. Yeah, 30 days. I was on a regular basis getting 30 days every 30 days. Uh, it was quite frustrating. So I decided, you know what? It's now a badge of honor for me. So I decided, you know what? I want to go ahead and go on YouTube, um, do this. I actually did this at the urging of Mr. Nyman, great guy, great friend. He urged me into doing this last year, and it's been about a year ago. And I put it off, and put it off, and finally got the chance to get this done earlier this year. Got the chance to actually new laptop, better capabilities. This is actually Windows based. My other one's Chrome based, and I like Chrome. It's just a little hard to do anything with sometimes. My wife got me this really cool microphone set up for Christmas, as a hint that maybe I should do this. So I've come on here now, and it's a better platform because I don't have to sit there and type everything out, and then copy and paste onto another uh, from one social network to another. I mean, I think the only social network I don't put this on um, is possibly Twitter, or as I like to call it, Twatter. Twitter gave me a lifetime ban because this one SJW came on there, trashed me left and right, telling people like her, people like me, make her want to kill herself. I said, come on over. I got a knife. I'll open a vein for you. All of a sudden, I'm thrown off of Facebook, off Twitter because I'm threatening people's lives. I never made a threat. I gave her an offer. She said she wanted to kill herself. I personally do not believe that assisted suicide should be illegal. There's a lot of people, in my opinion, out there that are a drain on society. It should never have been in the gene pool to begin with. You know, but that's just my opinion, and that's all these are. My opinions. My opinion is everybody should think for themselves. A lot of things I state are pretty controversial. They're really different, from the mainstream because I'm not mainstream. But it's there to make you think for once. I see a lot of you out there regurgitating the same bullshit that you hear on CNN or MSNBC or your favorite SJW that's online. They'll say something and you'll go, I agree, that sounds so good. And you start regurgitating it to everybody without thinking about it, without thinking about the ramifications of what it means. You know, saying that, for example, there have been these people out there who've said, that don't want white people going to college. They want a total black day, no white people days or whatever they want to call them. And that's fine. It's fine and dandy. Go ahead. Have those days. But look at what happens when you do. Look at the trouble that happens. If white students want a totally white day, is that right or wrong? That's something that it's to me. I am sick and tired of the double standard. It's okay for a so-called minority to have a totally black day or a total day just for the minority. Nobody else is allowed to be there. Well, the whole time they're sitting there bitching and moaning about everybody else, and but can you have a total white day? No, you can't. It's wrong. It's racist. That's another thing I want to bring up. The whole thing about racism. Where do people come up with racism? Talking about how I'm racist because I'm white. I'm not an albino. I'm actually kind of olive complected. If you look at, if you go and look at it, you know, I'm not the one who made up the term white or black. I'm not the one that's going to sit here and hate somebody of another color just because they're another color and say I'm being oppressed by them. I don't need that excuse. If I'm being oppressed by anybody, I'm being oppressed by myself. I have to deal with that every day. I have some pretty bad health issues. I'm under a doctor's care. I can't work anymore. My body's oppressing me. I'm oppressing myself. Never once did I ever say that a black person couldn't do anything in this world. Never once did I ever say a Hispanic couldn't do something in this world. Do it legally. Do it along the societal norms. I have to. Why can't you? There's nothing out there holding any of you back. Nothing holding anybody back. Believe me. If I can make it, in my life like I did in the past, anybody can. And believe me, it wasn't easy, but I did it. So that's kind of the reason that I do this, is to make you think. No, I don't have a life. I'm going to answer the next one perfectly right now. No, I don't have a life, not anymore. I can't have one. I used to be in professional wrestling. I played in rock and roll bands. Had some success in the music business. I can't do it anymore. My body won't let me. My health is too far gone. I still play bass, still play guitar. I still write sometimes. I used to wrestle professionally. I don't talk to a lot of wrestlers anymore. Um, that was a very fun time in my life. I have no complaints about it. But I don't deal with it anymore. I can't. And if I sit there and talk to wrestlers, I mean, a good friend of mine, the Canadian assassin, Shannon Demas, I see him periodically. I still talk to Solo. Uh, I still talk to a few others. I don't watch it on TV anymore. I haven't watched it in years. I retired in 2010. I walked well, thought I did. Moved to Georgia, and I was back in it again. But I really don't talk to a lot of people like that anymore because it reminds me of what I used to do. Well, the fun times I had makes me want to get back in, and I have to keep my mind off that kind of thing. I can't dwell on the past. I have to look at the future. You know, I have enough depression as it is due to the medication and what's wrong with me. I don't need any more by talking to a lot of workers out there, wrestlers out there who call each other workers, uh, and reminding myself of what used to be. You know, so no, I don't have a life. No, no, I don't. Um, I think I sold mine. I needed money for bills. You know. Anyway, on to the next one. Um, see, TJ Teramakos, something rather from. Wow, where do you guys come up with these names? One of them to Bob Smith. One of them to Mark Jenkins. Something you pronounce. Anyway, Robin Graves, you're an interesting person. What do you do when you're not online talking about things? Um, I keep myself kind of busy. My wife works. I'm not able to. I'm working on getting my disability here. I'm unable to work according to doctor's orders. And honestly, I get tired very easily. I have to watch everything I do. So I really don't do a whole lot of work. I take care of the house. I'm a, I, Kevin Nyman calls me a house bitch. I guess that's, you know, I'm actually a chef. Also, I cook for my wife. I enjoy it. Um, I play a lot of. I watch a lot of movies, do a lot of reading, a lot of research. Believe me, a shitload of research online. Excuse me. Damn. Um, I I do a lot of things with Warhammer 40,000. I'm working on my second army right now. Since I got back into it last year. Finished my Space Marines. I'm working on Mechanicus. Yeah, I do nerd things. I'm a nerd. Don't tell anybody. That's a secret here. I'm a nerd. So, no, I keep myself busy. I mean, I've got the snakes. Right now is breeding season. I'm considering a lot of different pairings, and this is going to be quite interesting. So, anyway, let's look over here to this one here. Oh, this one is one of my favorites. I got this yesterday morning in response to my SJW video. Um, this is going to be good. I'm not going to say the person's name. It's stupid. So I'm just going to answer this. I want to read the question and answer it. I'm not going to say the person's name. I don't want to give that much recognition, okay? Anyway, it's like, how's he saying? Where am I at? Okay, here I am. Yeah, this is a good one. The anticipation is killing you. I know it is. But this is going to be cool. Um, oh, jeez. You're a sexist and a racist. You're not a very peaceful person. If I ever see you, I will kick your ass. Yes, I'm threatening to get my ass kicked by somebody because I'm not peaceful enough. What were you? A member of Antifa? Jeez, good God. And I've gotten death threats from them assholes too. Wow. But yeah, good going there, Skippy. I hope your mother's damn proud of you. So, oh, I have a blast with these people. You ought to hear me when I talk to to phone salespeople. I get all kinds of really cool things happening then. I've had them cuss me before. So, yeah, there's another one that's really interesting too. I'm a cis scum. That comes from Tina Berkshire calling me a cis scum. You're a cis scum. I wish there were no white males left in the world. I wish you would all die. Gee, you find money, you might get kind of lonely in those cold winter nights. Jeez, if we're all dead. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't like men. You like other women. Well, let me ask you guys a question. I'm gonna ask this. If there were no men, how would you guys have kids? How would we continue the species? You know, I'm sorry to tell you people out there, weak men, we're a necessary evil. Yeah, you need to deal with us. Because without us, where would you be? I think there was a guy. Wasn't there a guy involved with you being conceived? Too bad you weren't aborted. So, is that offensive enough for you? Believe me, I can get more offensive. So, anyway, another one here. Somebody calls themselves Gorgon 101. Sounds like a death metal band. Gorgon 101. uh, Mr. Graves, I see that you don't talk really bad about anybody out there. Personally, you paint them all with a wide brush. I find that offensive. You need to be a little more specific. Okay. You say I paint them all with a wide brush, but evidently you're a leftist, saying stuff like that. You're always saying how we're always painting a with a wide brush, but you always talk about how all of us leftists, people on the right wing, are repugs. In fact, I've seen your comments before on social media, how anybody who's on the right are a bunch of racists and we're all greedy and money grubbing. Let me explain. Let me inform you of something. Yes, I'm very right wing in a lot of respects, and some other respects I'm pretty leftist. I do see good points on both sides, but you want to paint me with a white brush along with all these others that you don't like. Well, I think maybe you need to take your own words and look at them in the mirror. Uh, look at them. Look at what you're saying, and quit judging everybody, by your own standards. Uh, I'd like to know where we're all greedy, we're all racists. Uh, it's because we're right wing, because we're not left wing. I do believe in conservatism to a very great degree. I do believe in the in our gun rights. I do believe in freedom of speech. I believe in all the freedoms are guaranteed to us in the Constitution, but also believe in the responsibilities of having those freedoms, unlike a lot of people on the left. Um, I do believe that we have the right to bear arms, and I don't believe you should be able to walk down the street with a loaded firearm out in plain sight. You walk in front of my home with a loaded firearm, waving it around. I'm wondering what fuckery you're up to. I may shoot you in self-defense. You never know. With every right we have, people, we also have responsibilities. Yes, we have the right to freedom of speech. Do we also have the right to go to a crowded theater and yell fire? No. That's a responsibility not to do that. With every right, there is a responsibility. I want to get into something here too. This is a little off subject in a way. Um, I hear all these people out there talking about they have the right to this, the right to that, the right to do the other. This guy has a right to do whatever. Really, where? Where is that right? Where is it written into law? The rights that we have in America are the ones that are written into law, not just some right that you discuss that you think that you should have. If you think you should have these rights, why don't you go do something about it? Why don't you go into politics and try to get that right done? Made into a law. I've had people on welfare tell me they have the right to a new TV because so and so has one. I should have one too. I have the right to one. Really, what have you done to have the right to anything? What have you done for society to benefit society? For society to allow you to have that right? Because you breathe doesn't mean you have a right to anything. You don't have the right to the next day. All right, I've learned that the hard way. With the health issues I have, I don't even know if I have tomorrow. I have to deal with every day as it comes. I'm not going to sit here and make plans for 2 weeks from now because I may not be here. So what right do I have to do that? What rights do you have to having a home or a new car? What rights do you have? Just because you want something doesn't mean you have a right to it. Get over yourselves. Quit being so self-centered. You know, I've had leftists tell me, socialists here in America tell me they have the right to live how they choose. Yes, you do. But you don't have the right to make people that don't live like you live the way you do. I've told that to people, to religious people too. I'm a Buddhist. I've been Buddhist for decades. Um, but that doesn't give me the right to shove it down your throat. So where do you, in your infinite wisdom, Christians, have the right to shove your beliefs down my throat? It's not just the leftists that have this problem. It's people on the right also. Rights are what's listed in the law. We have the Bill of Rights. It tells us what, we have the right to in this country under law. But evidently, a lot of people don't even study those. They don't read them. They've never made it that far in school, or they just ignore them altogether and want to claim they have the right to a new TV or a new car, a new home. We have the right to this. We have the right to that. I don't think you do. Nobody else does either. Get over yourselves. And I'm sitting here like Larry King again. Geez, I must get another desk. Anyway, um, that's pretty much the major fan or viewer comments I really want to touch today. Um, you know, I enjoy every comment I get, no matter where it's, the social media comments or comments on here on YouTube. Check right down here, hit comment, like, and leave a comment. Let me know you're out there. Let me know you're alive. You know, um, so far from what I understand, I have, let me get over here and take a look. I got maybe 22 subscribers. I'm happy for every one of you. I'm lucky to have any of you guys. Believe me, that's the reason I do this. Come on here and ramble and state my opinion on things and mess with people is because for every one of you subscribers out there, every one of you people come and watch me, and listen to my ramblings. Believe me, please hit subscribe or like or something. Let me know you're out there, see how many likes have I got on. Yeah, not many, but that's okay. I'm not for everybody. I will freely admit that. I'm not on YouTube to monetize anything I have. I'm not here to make to be super popular like everybody else is. I'm here, to get my point across that we should all think before we speak, before we act. Let's think about what we're doing and how we're going to do this. Um, it's I'm going without a script today, completely without a script, other than what I've been reading off the other computer. I don't edit this. I want you guys to see it as it is. I want every mistake on here. I want you guys to know I'm not talking at you. I'm speaking with you. And if you have something to say back, say it back, please. But please be intelligent about it. You know, you don't want me talking bad about you. You don't want me throwing it back in your face. Don't say something stupid. I'm going to do a little Judge Judy here. You don't want me to call you an idiot? Quit being an idiot. It's that simple. You know. Um, I'm probably not going to be publishing this on every social media that I've been publishing this on. Um, maybe I will, maybe I won't. We're going to figure that out shortly after I get through filming this. I'm probably going to upload it to YouTube and go from there. I decided last night this one's going to be purely whatever. You know, I kind of need a time on here once in a while. Just instead of being sitting here coming on being super serious and telling you about something. Oh, there is one more one I want to read here. This will explain a few things. Um, Mr. Graves, there's a lot of stuff going on in the news. Why don't you report the news instead of whatever you feel like reporting on your show? Let me explain why I do that. That's been brought up to me before. There are people in the real world that expected me to come on here and act like George Carlin reporting the news. No, that's been done. I'm not going to sit here and read you news reports. You can read them for yourself. I figure there's enough stupid shit happening in the world that it's getting enough coverage. It doesn't need me to help it along. There's an old saying, the truth is just getting his boots on when a lie makes it around the world. This media, I don't trust the media. I never have. And I really don't trust it now. I don't watch Fox News, contrary to popular belief. I don't watch Fox News. I don't watch a single news station, period. Well, I take that back. We have a satellite. We get a lot of news stations. I could get every one of them online. They're not hard to find. Um, I do watch news in the mornings. My wife and I do. The local news. Only to find out how many idiots killed themselves. That's the only reason we watch it. I don't even watch it for the weather. I was a storm chaser for a while. I know how the weather works. I don't need somebody telling me that, oh my God, we have a Cat 4 hurricane hitting in North Carolina. When I knew right away it was going to hit farther down to the border, southern border of North Carolina. And I knew it wasn't going to hit as a Cat 4. There was no way it could have. Weather conditions wouldn't permit it. And I was right. It hit as a Cat 1 down by Wilmington. which the news didn't know anything about until it happened, the day it happened. Then they told the truth. Um, I don't feel like that I should be the one reporting the news. I've had people tell me that they need me to run for president. Seriously telling me I should run for president. I don't want to be in politics. I would be shot. I would be assassinated. I'm better as the Inquisition. I'm better at the one pointing out, look, this is what this guy's doing, this is what this guy's doing, this is what this guy's doing. And you voted for all three of these. You know, there's no reason for me to sit here and recap the week's events. But all you got to do is go to the read the Drudge Report. That's it. You know, people talk bad about the Drudge Report. They're unbiased. They don't make up the news. They post the news. That's it. From different news sources. So if you guys want to see, want to know anything about the news, go to Drudge Report or watch something on TV. I'm not the TV. I'm not the media. But anyway, guys, I've been here 26 minutes. I've made no progress whatsoever. I didn't intend to. But you guys take care of yourselves. Believe me. The 22 of you that subscribed, I love every one of you. You guys, you're part of the neighborhood. And we're going to start working on some different things starting next week. There are some things I want to do. I've got some intros that I want to try to get everything going to get those on here. I've got some other things happening. The t-shirt thing, very important bit of news. T-shirt thing is in the works. I've got to find somebody who will do them for me, at a decent price. I'm not going to pay $40 per t-shirt. There's no reason. And I don't want to charge you guys more than $20. There will be some given away. So, anyway, look, man, 27 minutes as of right. 4, 3, 2, 1. 27 minutes. Longer than I thought it would be. You guys take care of yourselves. Okay? I'll catch you next week. You guys be good. Bye.